Hello, I am back to share another QHHT adventure. My name is Shannon, and I am a level 2 quantum healing hypnosis technique QHHT practitioner. And I like to share fun, cool stories, things that happen in sessions. And today, this is actually from one of my own sessions. So I had the opportunity to go under a couple of times in the last, I'd say, 2 to 3 months. And my most recent session was really cool. Actually, both of them were really cool, but I'm sharing about my most recent session, where I went to an underwater lifetime. And that was super fun because it was like being in The Little Mermaid. Sounds a little cheesy, but that's what it was like. It was like being in The Little Mermaid. It was like a Lemurian Atlantis type lifetime, and just really cool being underwater and just solidifying the fact why I love the water, because I love the ocean. I love being in the water. I always have. And it felt very nice and calm and just homey being underwater. But in this lifetime, so I was a member of a family who was in charge of some land, or I don't want to say a fiefdom, but the family was in charge of some things. It was an important family. And the children were kind of preparing to take on roles in the family for, official purposes. Uh, my person in that lifetime, my being in that lifetime, was not happy with this because that actually was not the plan. The plan was not for me in the family to take on a role of like official capacity, but that is what ended up happening. So it was very much, diplomatic training and having to do decorum and etiquette and cultural, sensitivity things. And it was just really interesting, like the dynamics, because I had siblings in that lifetime. I do not have siblings in this current lifetime, so it was just interesting the dynamics of that. And it was also really cool to learn who some of the siblings from that lifetime are in this lifetime. So kind of the relationships between um, the lifetimes and how people show up in your life versus not, I guess. But yeah, it was really cool because I went on different missions, like diplomatic type missions, with the brother in that lifetime, and we made some waves. That's not, there's no pun intended there. We made some waves in terms of the way things had been done, business had been conducted. We wanted to bring a new flavor to the way to negotiate, the way to treat people, the way to relieve injustice that we saw. The theme of it was change. Like, don't be afraid to make change. If you see something that needs to be changed, don't be afraid to speak up and make connections with people who can help you make that change actually happen and come to life. So it was really cool to see that. And the lesson from that life was very much on par with that. It was, don't be afraid to kind of step into that role of having an impact, having a voice, and being in a position to, when you see something, make a change happen. When you see something that does not sit well with you, or you see someone struggling, or you see a system that could be better, or a process that could be better, don't be afraid to do what you can, kind of in your power, to change that for something better if you think you can. So very relevant for me, but it was just really cool to kind of be in that underwater space, and then kind of have all of these dynamics go on, because it was very relevant for kind of where I am in my life right now. So that is just kind of a testament to the subconscious, the higher self, knowing to bring you to exactly where you need to be in your session, and delivering information and showing you, pictures and scenes of where you've done this before, where things might seem scary, but really it's a reminder. It's something that you've done before, and it's something that reminds you of who you are. So if you're having certain thoughts, certain opportunities, if you're coming across certain people, then there's a reason for that. There's a history behind that. And it's okay to explore it, because you might actually be stepping into all that you are, what you're here to do and who you're here to be. So just a little takeaway from my own personal QHHT adventure. I hope to go under again sometime soon, and when I do, we'll see what happens. I might share another session. But in the meantime, if you are interested in any other QHHT adventures, definitely check out other videos on this page, on this channel. And if you'd like to learn more about QHHT, past life regression, hypnosis, you can check out my website, shannoninsmith.com/hypnosis. And I'll see you in the next adventure.